So in this video, we're going to talk about 5 reasons why you should not date single mothers. Now I know this is a controversial topic, but here we go. Reason 1. She's hardly available. Clear enough, you can't have her to yourself anytime you want. She might cancel the date last minute because she has more important things coming up. To spend time with her is very hard, let alone have a regular date. It's the first truth you have to face if you date a single mom. Her schedule is as tight as Ariana Grande's. So I 100% believe this to be the case. Now, if she is an exception to the rule where she's receiving a substantial amount of child support or government assistance and is able to stay at home, then spontaneity goes out the window because she has to be working a full-time job to support her kid, as she should. So that means you can't pick up and go whenever you would like, as in go to dinner one evening or a weekend trip, anything like that. That's not going to happen unless it's planned in advance. That's just how it is. And because she doesn't have time for herself, so clearly she's not going to have that level of time for you. Reason 2. You're not her top priority. You're probably wondering, why does she always cancel the date and you always find it hard to be with her? Well, you just simply aren't her top priority. You fall behind the list after her kids, her job, her household, cooking, picking up kids from school, and more. Every man who is dating a single mother should be mentally prepared for this. Yeah, no lies detected. A single mother is always going to put her kid or kids at the top of her list. As a matter of fact, you would definitely question the type of mother she is if her kids weren't at the top of her list. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, hell, you'd be lucky if you come in second place, or even in the top 5 things that she prioritizes. So if you're a man and you're going into this and you want to be serious with a single mom, just know you will never be number 1. Reason number 3. She still has feelings for her ex. You have to understand that the love a single mom has for her kids will always be greater than whatever love she has for you. They are her main focus, and you are nothing more than a supporting actor in her life. More than that, single mothers have already given their hearts to their kids' fathers, in most cases. Even when she has moved on, you can always feel the distance there. So there's a higher accuracy to this. I don't know if I can say it's 100% foolproof, but there's a biological factor here as to why women still have feelings for their ex, because usually women release a higher amount of oxytocin than men do when they have sex, which is also known as the cuddle hormone, which fosters feelings of trust, attachment, and intimacy. So, a higher chances that she still has feelings to her ex-sexual partner, and especially the man that she has a child with. So, the new guy coming in also needs to understand that there could be feelings still there, even if it's unspoken. Reason number 4. Involvement of the ex-partner. Single moms have varying levels of involvement with the person they had children with. In some cases, there will be no contact. In other cases, the mother and kids might see the other parent almost daily. A potential romantic interest might worry about uncomfortable encounters with the ex-partner. This can be a complicated dynamic to navigate, which could include conflict with the ex and tension surrounding interactions with the children. So it is one that not everyone is willing to incorporate into their lives. Once again, I agree. Especially if the single mom has an ex-husband and he's an involved father. Yeah, you're going to be running into this guy every day or every other day. Because what involved father wouldn't want to know the new people in his kid's life, right? So that's also something you have to deal with. Now, unless the woman is a widow, then this doesn't become an issue at all. Now, other than that, yeah, you're gonna have to meet the ex at some point. Reason number 5: financial separation. A single mom isn't just looking for a man who is better than her ex. She is also looking for a man with a better bank account. If one were to get serious when it comes to dating a single mom and taking things to the next step, she automatically expects you to financially support her child. That's correct. If you are a hardworking man and can financially provide for yourself, the moment you get involved with a single mom, you are going to have to part with a portion of your finances. Meaning, you will be investing not only your time and effort, but also your money into another man's child.
You serious?
So I think this is the biggest reason why men choose not to get involved with single moms, because they know they're going to have to part ways with their finances, or at least a portion of their finances, into another man's kid. Now, I've never witnessed this happening in terms of a man who doesn't have kids of his own being in a full-fledged relationship or marriage with a single mom, where the single mom says, we're going to split the bill. The money I make is only going to go towards me and the kid, and you don't have to spend any money on my kid. I've never seen this happen whatsoever. Maybe there's arrangements like that out there. Maybe some of you have heard it, but no, I've never witnessed that. Because more than likely, a man is going to have to pay for another man's kid. And these are just my final thoughts, because I'm just rambling now. In my honest opinion, it's not a good idea for a man with no kids to be involved with a single mom, because the risks outweigh the reward. The only way this can be justified is from an emotional standpoint and not a practical one. But we have to look at the practicality of these situations before making a decision as well. So I don't think it's a good idea. The best idea, especially for single moms, I'm not saying it's a hopeless situation, but their best bet is to get involved with single fathers. You know what I mean? Do the blended family thing. But bringing a man with no kids into that situation is not fair for him. It really isn't. So that's all I got to say on the situation. And I hope this video resonates with some people. If you agree, if you disagree, leave it in the comment. Let me know.